A British father was killed by a 14-foot great white shark as he swam off the coast of Western Australia while his helpless wife watched from the shore. Paul Millichap, 57, is believed to have been taken by a 4.5-meter shark while swimming at a beach in North Fremantle in Perth on Saturday morning, with the attack witnessed by multiple people. A large search effort happened over 2 days at Port Beach, but all that has been found is a pair of swimming goggles. Speaking on Sunday afternoon, Mr. Millichap's wife, who did not want her name released, said her husband died doing what he loved, which was out enjoying the surf and keeping fit. "Rest in peace, Paul," she said. She paid tribute to her husband, and called him a wonderful man and father to their adult children, according to The Sun. Mrs. Millichap thanked authorities for being extremely thorough and the support of friends as their families are both in the UK. Four teenage boys who were on the sand said they saw the shark and zipped along the shoreline in their dinghy, frantically warning other swimmers and surfers to get out of the water. "I didn't see exactly what type the shark was, but it was mammoth. From the fin to the rear tail was pretty big distance," one of the teenagers said. She also said she was grateful to the group of boys who had helped explain what happened. "It must have been an absolutely terrifying experience for them, so my heart goes out to them," she said, her voice wavering. "I thank them for what they did. Amazing. They could potentially have saved other lives." The teenagers also called emergency services in the moments between spotting the attack and warning other beachgoers. Mr. Millichap regularly swam at the beach on Saturday morning. "We had been going down to the beach 2 or 3 times a week. We would go running first and then go swimming," his wife said. "He was due to swim for 1 kilometer on Saturday. I just went into the water and out again because it was cold and am not a huge fan of the cold water." Mr. Millichap was a regular at the popular beach, and his wife and 2 adult children were there at the time of the attack. "I was, where the change rooms are," she said. Mr. Millichap loved cycling and was an experienced swimmer who would compete in triathlons and marathons. Had done 6 Ironman competitions down at Busselton, so he was fit and healthy. Police confirmed the extensive marine search for the father of 2 would be suspended on Sunday afternoon. A family is now grieving. A man has lost his life. "It's a terribly sad situation," WA Premier Mark McGowan said earlier on Sunday. All beaches in the area will remain closed at least until Monday. Experts have since warned that there is likely a big shark lurking near most popular beaches the majority of the time. The latest incident follows warnings that shark attacks are increasing. In the 1990s there were 82 recorded shark attacks in Australia, which jumped to 161 in the following decade. From 2010 to 2020 there were 220, and in 2021 there have been 18 attacks, with 2 of them confirmed as deadly. Bond's University researcher Dr. Daryl McPhee said the rise in attacks worldwide was down to a number of factors, including more people being on the water doing activities in more remote locations, and also warmer oceans are forcing shark and their food supply to different areas. There is a long-term trend of an increasing number of shark bites in Australia and overseas, Dr. McPhee told the project. Sharks are part of the marine environment, and if we could track where every shark was, you would find there would be a large shark on most popular beaches most days of the year. So we need to find ways to coexist. Professor Callum Brown from Macquarie University said despite the increase in shark attacks they are still exceptionally rare. He added that old-school methods of shark control such as nets, drum lines, and culls were being replaced with newer methods which are potentially more accurate. One such method is to deploy drones which scan the water and send images to an artificial intelligence computer which can accurately spot sharks. There are also personal deterrents which work by emitting an electrical pulse, but these have to be used within meters from a shark to be effective. And finally there are camouflage wetsuit and surfboard decals which can prevent surfers from appearing like seals to hungry sharks. Our fear is it's driven by guts. Not really by any data or any sort of realistic estimate of what the actual risk is. You should be more scared of getting in your car," he said.